Yo boys, it's Dan. Welcome back to a new video today. Today is another Premier League prediction video today. It's another the game week 27. Hope you all enjoyed the brand new YouTube intro we've got sorted out today. I'll leave the person's links in the description for fun hit. I don't think also Josh is back on the channel today.
Yo, Daniel's channel. Hello everyone. Josh Bird 123 here. Make sure you subscribe to me as well. But Daniel, you've done really well. Subscribe to this guy. He's a legend. He's doing really well for himself. And yeah, it's really good to be back. I'm filming landscape this time. I'm not going to film this way because I know it, annoys Dan. And he's correct. This is the right way to film. So my bad last time, but we'll get it right this time. So I'm very happy to be here. Lots of Premier League games coming our way. There's so much football, guys. It's amazing at the moment. But hopefully we can get back in there and watch games properly with all the fans. But basically, yeah, I'm excited. Let's get into this.
Yep. And without any further ado, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe down below. Also still on the road to 150 subs. Hopefully we can hit that soon, and without any further ado, let's get into game week 27. Now the first game is Burnley against Arsenal. Now two teams that are in a good form one. Arsenal have played really well for the last couple of games, shown form, showing consistency, which has been good. And Burnley does Burnley. It's Burnley at home, and I think Burnley will sit on Arsenal and protect 1-0 lead to Arsenal. And Josh, what do you think at Turf Moor?
This first game is a little bit of a shithousery, really. It's Burnley at home against Arsenal. I don't like Arsenal, and who likes Burnley, really? They're a bit dull. Sorry, any Burnley fans, but, it is what it is. There's not much I can say about this, really. It's good that we're getting the dross bit out of the way, because, this is a bit of a pants game. Arsenal, we know they're going to still win, but I don't think it's going to be a nice game at all. I'll just say 1-0 Arsenal.
And you may now move to a bottom of the table Sheffield United versus getting into the bottom half of the table Southampton. Now Southampton are playing well and doing alright. Southampton. They've lost, I think it's like 4 of the last, I think it's like 6 out of 6 for Southampton. I'm not quite sure how they've been doing. And Sheffield are just Sheffield United. And I think that Sheffield United are going to win this game by a scrappy 2-1 scoreline. And Josh, what are you going for in South West or South Yorkshire?
Okay, Southampton away to Sheffield United. I said that the wrong way. Sheffield United at home against Southampton. And interesting, because I think this is going to be not a lot of goals, but a good game, because we know Sheffield United are pretty much down, but I think they're going to get a few more points. They might overtake West Brom. They won recently against Villa at home. That's a good win, isn't it? Southampton, they've really dropped, especially 9-0 against Man United. We all saw that. That was miserable. So I think it's a pretty even game. So why not? Let's make it interesting and let's say 1-0 Sheffield United.
And you may now move to the middle of this table now. What's it called? Mid half the table class. That's what I'm looking for. Is Aston Villa versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now Wolves. Last time I'm recording this, they just lost 4-1 to Man City, which is not a good result at all for Wolves. But Man City, we'll get onto that. We'll get onto Man City later in the game week in this video. But Aston Villa Wolves. 2-2 draw. I'm gonna say 2-2 draw between Aston Villa and Wolves. And Josh, what are you going for at what's Aston Villa? In Villa, you're going for, mate.
Okay, I'm going to do a bit of an underdog on this one as well, because it's Villa at home against Wolves. We know Wolves have been poor for their standards, and Villa have been really impressive. but they've got a couple of injuries, and I think Grealish is still injured as well. They're just looking a little bit weak. I've got Target in my fantasy football, so I want a clean sheet, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think Wolves might bounce back. I think Wolves might nick it 2-1 away from home.
Thank you. And we move to West Bromwich Albion versus Newcastle. Newcastle are only now 3.4 points ahead of Fulham in the drop zone, and Fulham do play later. They play in the next game, in fact, but now West Brom Newcastle. I'm not going to see this game. They have got Adams and Maxman out until April. Also, Almond and Wilson out as well until April. I don't think Newcastle goes in the company, to be honest. And I am going to say this game will be a boring old 0-0 draw. And Josh, what are you going for in the Black Country?
Okay, we've done Saturday, now we're on to Sunday, and it is West Brom home against Newcastle. There's a lot of dead games at the start, isn't there? This is ridiculous. I'm sorry to be that guy, but I'm going to be boring again. Both teams are just pants, they're just awful. I don't think there's going to be a winner in this game, and I've got to predict one of the games to be a 0-0, and it will be this one. This game's just going to be a ball draw, 0-0. I'll try and make it more exciting if I can.
Thank you, Josh. Now we move to Liverpool and Fulham. What can we say about these two sides now? I mean, they're playing right, to be fair. They're playing right, these two sides. But I'm not sure how these two teams are going to play. So yeah, and with that, I'm going to say Liverpool win this game by 2-0. And Josh, what do you think, mate?
Okay, I told you I'll be a bit more exciting with the predictions, and I sort of have to be, because it's Liverpool against Fulham. Liverpool are like 6th place. I mean, filming they might be a bit higher now, but they've been poor. And we know Fulham have also been poor as well. Most teams have been poor this season, but we know there's going to be one winner. Liverpool are going to bounce back. They've been lacking goals, they've been conceding, and their home form's been dire, but they are going to win. They're going to bounce back, and they're going to win 4-1, I think.
And yeah, thanks. Just now we move. Sorry, I forgot one game: Brighton versus Leicester. This is on Saturday, but I'm putting it in now because I can't be able to edit it back in. So, Brighton versus Leicester City. Leicester without Harvey Barnes now for a few weeks after picking up in the injury. Brighton, I think in my opinion, is safe. And I'm going to say Leicester will have enough of 2-0. And Josh, what are you going for at the Amex, mate?
Yeah, the first lot of games are a bit dead, to be honest, because this one is Brighton at home against Leicester, and everyone's going to obviously say Leicester, they're in good form, but yet again, it's the times we're in with COVID and the lack of fitness and stuff. There's so many games coming thick and fast, and again, another team have injuries. Leicester have Vardy. He's not injured, but he's just come back from injury. He's not on good form. Maddison's injured, Barnes is injured, and they've got defenders injured. It doesn't look good for them, and they are dropping points, and I think they will drop a few more points. And Brighton, I mean, they're boring, but they always find a way to survive, don't they? I'm just going to go with a 1-1 draw.
Thank you, mate. Now you move to the biggest game of the season and the game week for me is the one-away leaders Man City versus second placed Manchester United. Manchester Derby, it's Manchester Derby weekend, Super Sunday again. I don't know, Man City are just in an amazing form. 21 league games, 21 games unbeaten in all competitions right now. But I am honestly not convinced that United will win this. I'm sorry to say that any mention I've had watching this. I'm either going to sit on the fence for a 1-0 draw, or I'm going to go for Man City win. Because we're just not going to have enough, I don't think. But you know what? I'm going to go for a Man United 2-1 win. Just please, the Man United fans in here right now. And Josh, what are you going for in the Manchester Derby?
Okay, this is interesting. Manchester Derby on the Sunday, and it's Man City at home against Man United. And Man United did the double against City last year. I don't think City are going to accept any of that crap this time. I think City are going to win comfortably 3-1. Purely because City, they're top of the league, they're going to win it. They've already won it in my eyes, and they're going to probably just extend the gap even further. But I think it'll just be a good game. Man United, they're doing well for themselves. They're second as well, but they just don't have a great defence, do they? And I think they're going to lose this one, and that's why I say 3-1 to Man City. Sorry, Dan.
Thank you, mate. Now we move to Spurs versus Crystal Palace. A London derby. Two derbies in 2 games, man. What is going on, lads, man? What is going on today? Games, derbies galore. And Spurs, fair play to them. They did beat Burnley 4-0. Gareth's coming to form now. They're playing Fulham today, filming this. And I'm going to say 2-1 win to Crystal Palace. Hopefully Spurs can do a favour. My man Josh, what do you think for Spurs?
Okay, it's my team now. Tottenham Hotspur against Crystal Palace. Now, we've obviously been poor this season. We were top at the start, but now we've gone down to like 7th, 8th, wherever we are, and it's not good enough. But we are doing well in the Europa League, and we are in the Carabao Cup final, so there's something that's doing well for us anyway. But yeah, we need to be beating a team like Palace. They're just a bit dead, aren't they? They're going to stay up, but they're a bit dead. I don't think we're going to thrash them like Burnley. I think we're going to win comfortably, but it might take us time to break them down. But I'll say 2-0 Spurs.
Next game is Chelsea versus Everton. Now, Chelsea are decent. Everton are in. Everton are just. I think if we have the top half of this season with City, United, Leicester, West Ham, Everton, and Chelsea. Not in that order, but that's the top 6 season then. What we're going to say for this game. And Chelsea are going to keep the unbeaten record in this game against and first team of 1-1. But it could be them to win very easily. And Josh, what are you going for at Stamford Bridge?
Alright, I think this game looks interesting for me. Chelsea at home against Everton, and I just think, and this is Monday I think by the way, I think there's goals written all over this game. I just think Chelsea and Everton look great in attack and defence. They just look really good. But I think it's going to be attack against attack. I think it's going to be 3-2 Chelsea because I think both teams are just doing well, and I think Everton might just fall a bit short because of players like Werner and Ziyech and just, Chelsea have a lot more value in their team. But you never know, I could be wrong. I don't like Chelsea, but it's just what I believe. I'm going to say 3-2 Chelsea. Good game as well.
Thank you, Josh. Now the last game of this game week prediction is West Ham versus Leeds. Now Leeds and West Ham. West Ham are decent, Leeds are decent as well. Hopefully West Ham can win. West Ham need a win, really. And I'm going to say this game will be a 2-1 win to West Ham United. And for the last time, Josh, what are you going for in London?
Okay, last game of the game week, and it's the Monday still, and it's West Ham at home against Leeds. Great game, both teams doing well. Leeds in 10th place, West Ham in like 4th, 5th, something like that, I don't know. Things might have changed by now, but I don't like West Ham, but fair play, I've got to admit they're doing a lot better than us. They're probably going to finish above us. I'm not too salty enough to admit that they're doing better than us. But some fans would be for sure. But regardless, I'm just thinking 2-2. Both teams look decent. West Ham probably should be favourites to win, but I'm just going to say 2-2. It will be a good game with goals, and it'll be fun to watch. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking for that. Alright, that's all the games for this game week. Thanks for having me, Daniel. Be sure to subscribe to this legend. He's doing well for himself right now. And give me a little sub as well. Josh Spurs 123. And yeah, I hope to be back on this channel very, very soon. And yeah, I'm enjoying the football right now. I hope you guys are as well. And hopefully I do well on the predictions. And yeah, see you guys. Peace.
Thank you, Josh. Now that will bring the Premier League predictions to an end. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I appreciate it. Double upload week again. So one on Monday. Yeah, I'm going to go back and see it. I'm just going to go on Friday. So yeah, today to ship them now. So yeah, make sure to like button and I'll see you boys on the next Premier League prediction video, which will possibly be another. I don't know when it'll be. Could be Monday, could be Friday, but get well posted and peace out.